Hi, I'm Marty Grisani, and this is The Marty Grisani Show. As a full-time real estate investor and business owner, I have a real fascination of finding the key principles for business success and personal development. This show is a reflection of my personal mission to find out what truly makes somebody successful in business and in life. We will find tools and tactics that they've used to reach those levels. If you're the type of person is not satisfied with average and you have a hunger for learning that will never cease, this show is for you. Welcome to the show. Guys, welcome back to the Marty Grisani Show. I am super excited to talk to this individual. He's an absolute inspiration. He is somebody that if you don't know, then you must have your head under a rock because he is everywhere. Multiple book author, beautiful podcast producer. He's actually one of my favorite. He's in one of my favorite shows, the Vinney and Bo Show, which is every Friday. And he is one of the most successful, enthusiastic, optimistic syndicator commercial real estate investors that I've ever come across. Vinney, welcome to the show, sir. Vinney Chopra, aka Smile. Welcome to the show, sir.
Oh my gosh, Marty, thank you so much, brother. I'm so pleased to be here with you, and hopefully I can bring some great value to your audiences. We'll have fun. I know
Yes.
for sure.
Absolutely. So I wanted to start, Vinney, yes, just like a million other shows that you've probably been on, it's always, who are you? What have you, what are you doing and where are you? But here's something I wanted to ask you because this is my show. So forget all the other questions you've ever been asked. I'm here. It's you and me. We're buddies. We're pals. And I got to ask you this question. Why are some people, why do they have like you, right? I look at you and I go, this guy has urgency and he has a burn to keep going. Why do you think that is? Like I look at a lot of the most successful people and there's an urgency to them. Yeah. What is that for you and why?
Very good question. Very good, Marty. The big thing is, when you enjoy what you're doing and it's not work to you, it's not any stress or strain or anything. And then you feel like, I want to help more people and more people and more people and more people. That's what drives me, literally. With my life now for the last 15 years, I've been in multifamily and all, and now into hotels, into assisted senior living, ground ups and already built, Bitcoin mining, startup businesses, real estate on the internet, several other businesses. The thing is, what really pleases and gets me going every morning is to be a better member of the society, to not be at 70. I just turned 70 last 2 weeks back. But the exciting part is I have more energy now.
Amazing.
I
know you do. I can tell. I can tell.
Thank you. I just feel like I have so much to accomplish in the next 20 years. So my life from 70 to 90, I want it to be really, really exciting life, healthy life, mentally sound life, and really helping lots and lots of people. That's what drives me. I mean, when I meet with, our investors, I've got 530 investors. With grace of God, we can raise millions of dollars. But now I'm going to ultra rich, like multi-millionaires, 100 million net worth to billion, because they need my help. So my minimum is 250 or 500 or a million now, where I used to be at 50, 100 and all. But the big part is they need tax breaks. So that's where I'm going to help them. And that's how it is. Again, helping is helping them, helping you, right? Zig Ziglar says, a great mentor of mine, if you help enough people get what they want, you will get what you want. So we are the byproduct. Never look at your daily routine, what you're going to make out of it. No. You got to say, how much value can I bring to other people?
I love that. Vinney, that is so good. Vinney, okay. This is amazing. I get so much energy when I'm talking to you. That's probably the number one thing that you're gifted with. Because let me ask you a question. You went from selling encyclopedias. Is there not a better way to learn selling and marketing than door-to-door sales and selling
Hit
encyclopedias?
the nail on the head, brother. I will tell everybody, every young person who's listening to me now and later, and also parents, if you let your, also son and daughter who's going to college, usually this company out of the Tennessee area, Nashville, they work with college students from George Washington University when I went there 40 some years back to now also they are doing door-to-door selling, but they're able to
Mm.
sell not encyclopedias, different programs, software programs and all. They're in different parts of the world also now. So that company, southwestern.com is the name of the company. And the good part is that is the best thing happened in my life.
Yes.
I'm an engineer, but by knocking on doors and getting rejected and, people not trying to understand you because I had thick accent, I still have accent. But what it does to you, to your mind, it gets you tougher and persistence comes in and hard work. 13 hours a day I used to work. 13 hours. I've got certificates still right up there. Oh, it doesn't show over here. If I show you like that, maybe they are right there.
Yep.
There
Yep.
they are. These are the different ones, but every day, 13 hours. But you're right. I think door to door or any kind of Cutco knives or whatever, try to do about a summer or 2 months, 3 months, you will learn so much.
Because that experience too of doing that, it also helps with you raising capital. And a lot of it has to do with because would you say that the best way of raising capital is you have to really transfer your enthusiasm of the project into that person for them to feel really good about it for you?
Marty, you hit the nail on the head, brother. How many of us are not excited in the morning? We get up and we are dead. Sorry. I mean, that's so true with
So
us.
true.
And we say, wake me up, wake me up, wake me up. We drink tea and coffee and all that. I do have latte also in the morning, but I'm like this when I get up because I have passion to really make it happen at 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'm in front of social media a little bit and then go into my, recordings and, look at my whole schedules and all. But the big thing is you got to have enthusiasm. You may have the best material, but if you're not enthusiastic and you're mirroring, is the word, you don't want to be overly enthusiastic in front of somebody, who's really calm and quiet. You want to be on their wavelength, like we teach, and the key thing is you want to put some oomph into, if you're not excited about the material you're presenting, why would they be excited about it?
That's
They
so
will
good.
not be. They will not be. I mean, you need to know your material backward, frontward, everything, and have those slides, colorful slides in the pitch deck, I call it, right? To educate the investor. See, that's the word. You're not a salesperson, but you are an advisor. You are a consultant. You are kind of
Mm.
sharing with them the different techniques of tax savings and taking their retirement funds into self-directed IRAs. A lot of those two things will get people hooked up right away. You say, hey, can I share with you some exciting opportunities where you will be my equity partner, not debt partner? See, a lot of people say, equity partner investors, put investors, because they will have zero responsibility. Once they write that check to you, you invest it and you are then making them more money in cash flow and equity gain. So I really say that right away. The key thing is you will not be involved on a day-to-day basis, and we do it through SEC regulations. See, investors want to know who's regulating. Are you doing the legal paperwork and everything? And the other part is who is the organizer of the offering, we call it, right? So we always say, I'm governed by the SEC regulations and I've been doing it for so many years. And we take investors' money, family and friends' money, we put it into a pool together to buy larger commercial buildings.
And you're the
And then
captain of that ship.
Yeah, you're the captain, and I'm on the loan. I'm on this, and we are vertically integrated. Or if you're working with third party, then you say we use this party, this party, this party, like Bell Partners, Ram Partners. I'm using Gray Star right now. I was last week in Houston. I just bought a $63 million deal over there with my partner.
I love
So
it.
look at that. This guy from a duplex is buying 63, $70 million deals now.
It's
It's
amazing.
it's all because of power of other people money.
And
You
thinking bigger, right? Would you
and
say
thinking
thinking
bigger. Oh,
bigger,
you
Vinny?
got it. You
Yeah.
got it, bro. Oh yeah. You cannot think small and expect big things to happen in your life.
Do you think that a lot of this had to do with you because you came from literally nothing, coming here with $7 in your pocket? It's an awesome story, guys. And there's so many podcasts where you can really get the full story with Vinny. I'm not here to do that today because I really wanted to dive in. You can listen to his stories and they're unbelievable. So please do follow his podcast, go buy his books because they are unbelievable. But do you think because you didn't have really that, there wasn't a risk of losing it all because you didn't have really anything coming here? So were you thinking, hey, I'm going to put my whole thing in faith and not fear? I'm going to believe because why not me? Is that something that is in your head when you're doing deals?
You hit the nail on the head, brother. The thing is, we live our life with fear. We live every day. What if this? What if that? What this might happen? How the other people will think about it? How I will be considered in the peer group? If we think about all those small, small things, we will stay small. I'm telling you. I mean, we talk about we are the sum total of 5 people or 7 people in earnings, in thinking, and everything. I mean, if you are not finding those great people to stimulate yourself, join a mastermind, get a coach, get a business coach. They're pretty inexpensive nowadays. There are quite a few great, great people, and they take you to the next level and next level. That $500 you might spend with them in a month, you will get 50,000 return, literally, or even more than that. So what you're saying is so right, brother. It's the thinking has to be big. One book, which is in my case right there, is Magic of Thinking Big by W.J. Schwartz, David Schwartz. Oh my gosh, that 40 years back got me going so much. Eckhart Tolle's book, Power of Now. Power of Now. You know why I become what I am today? It's because of all the mentors and the books I've read, and Tony Robbins, and Wayne Dyer, and Tom Hopkins. Hold on, I met him personally. How to Master the Art of Selling Anything. A
Mm.
wonderful, wonderful book. I mean, then of course, W.H. Stone, Clement Stone, Dale Carnegie, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, Charlie Tremendous Jones, Life is Tremendous. You name it, brother.
Vinny, this is perfect. Like, this is so true. See, you don't just I don't believe people are just born with these thoughts that you have to do. Would you agree? You really have to brainwash yourself
That's
into
it.
this thinking big. You have to, right?
You have to, brother. You have to. I mean, I was not the person I am today. No, I was not. I was the guy with cutoffs and selling Bibles and all, but the company gave me 7 books or 5 books free, and they said, Vinny, you got to read them. And I mean, I read them, I liked them, and then I started getting it better and better and better. We need to be internally motivated to absorb the powerful of abundance, mindset, abundance, thinking, big thinking. And if you're thinking small, just go ahead and Google. I'm thinking small. How can I think big? I'm telling you.
I
No,
love
literally.
that.
Any question anybody has listening to us, just go to YouTube. I love to go to YouTube myself at this age, also 70 years of age. I say, you know what? I want to be motivated today. Hold on. It's
Mm.
clear. Just write it. In my medical morning, I look at some big clips of motivation. Even now, I'm motivated, but it enthuses me, right? Is that the right word?
Oh no, you're right
Get
on.
me more excited. So the key thing is whatever state you are in, like Tony Robbins says, you could change the state from this point to this point. instantaneously. And I believe in that. I believe you could change your circumstances if you decide to.
Yeah,
That's the big thing.
you
You
have to
want to be
decide to.
and have a leverage. Remember, there has to be the losing what you lose and what you gain with a leverage and burning desire. So
Mm.
everybody can change tomorrow. I say that in my Positivity Brings Profitability book. That's what I talk about, changing your brain. You can really, really take the negatives out. Because if the negatives are occupying your brain, we have a small brain, very small.
Right. I
If you
do.
all the negatives and everything and all the ashes, I call it, past experiences, subconsciously or subconscious or conscious, no, you cannot put new positive things. You got to thread that out and slowly, slowly, slowly start looking at things more positively. You will be so amazed. Your whole circle of friends will love you when you're more positive, when you're not dumping on them your problems, but you want to be a good Pygmalion, a positive Pygmalion, I call it, a ray of light, a sunshine.
Yes.
People will attract to you. They say, I want to talk to this person because he brings really joy to me and I'm getting better because of him. That's the
Mm.
key. So
And
the
I
big
think,
thing,
which I was
please
just
go
going
ahead.
to ask you, Vinny, I was going to ask you, like, I think is a formula for a successful life. Would you say, and tell me if I'm wrong, would you say it's having urgency, having curiosity, and then being an optimist?
Oh my gosh, all three things, brother. I mean, curiosity is huge. Unless you really question and you're curious, you will never grow your mind and thinking.
Because
You
that's what
know,
you were doing. When you're telling me, I'm on YouTube still and I'm constantly reading and I'm constantly curious. I mean, guys, this guy does not have to work any longer. He does not have to buy any more buildings. He doesn't have to go into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. There's I would say probably 0.00001 of 70-year-olds even know anything about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, and that's what separates Sonny, in my opinion, Vinny. What separates you is that with the curiosity and with the optimism, and then also you are willing to go into different verticals of business. And so let's talk about that, because I'm a big believer in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and Ethereum. Those are my two
gosh,
blue
my God.
chips. Where do you see tokenization of real estate?
Oh my gosh, it's huge, brother. It's coming with a vengeance. Listen to me, everybody listening. I mean, tokenization of real estate is the best way ever because you could sell in the syndication also. You could sell your piece to other piece without even selling or waiting for the exit strategy
Right.
6 months. Huge benefit. You can increase the value of your token and wherever you're buying, and you can buy anywhere and small price it, not 100,000 or 250 or 500 like I'm doing now, but you could even get for 5,000 or 6,000 NFTs with authentication, right? That
Mm.
is one. NFT got some bad rap. I'm into metaverse right now. Hold on.
Mm.
Metaverse is so big in my books now because look at Facebook. Facebook changed their name to Meta. Guess what it is? It's the first four letters of metaverse. Facebook is
Mm.
spending $15 billion a year. I'm so curious. So I know everything about what Mark is doing. And my partner has built this Evoke. I'll be 2 weeks, no, in about 10 days in Las Vegas for 7 days.
Mm.
It's going to be the metaverse convention and an NFT convention on a PGA golf. I mean, we are doing so many great things together.
I love
I'm
it.
so excited because this tokenization, NFTs, and Bitcoin mining, I am totally blessed because my partner has invested 85 million already. We have 6 plants working right now
Oh,
today
wow.
in Buffalo, New York, at the hydro energy, in Nebraska with the solar energy, Sandusky, Ohio with the nuclear energy, and Atlanta, Georgia. We are building a big one in Corpus Christi, in Dallas. We are mining right now at 10,000 every day, the Bitcoin. 10,000, brother. And we just got unprecedented miners, brand new miners at 50% off or something, because they had bought them at a high level. They had to sell them. So we
Right.
bought them. And now we are even doing Bitcoin mining fund right now.
Oh, no way.
Then I'm into cybersecurity. I got hacked a few years back. So I'm the kind of guy, I dig into it. So clouddefense.ai is my partner and my company. I'm the angel investor in it, which will go to $1 billion. Actually, yesterday we had a meeting. Our customer base is increasing like crazy. It might be evaluating at 10 billion now. What?
Let's go.
From a scratch on napkin 3 years back. The product was a napkin, on a napkin. Cybersecurity, it's a software. Then we have Scarlet Books right now. Scarlet Book is QuickBooks accounting with artificial intelligence.
Oh, wow.
So my curiosity takes me into all these avenues, which I love. And I'm bringing many of these to my investors. They want to diversify.
Right.
With double purpose. Not only I want to diversify with good vetting out all these things, the other part is to get my investors to diversify with me.
I think that's amazing. I love that you are willing to, first of all, you're willing to go into different markets, and it's not just real estate, but it all is kind of, hey, we are real estate. We have an umbrella of businesses. And guys, here's the thing. He's got such a track record. I mean, Vinney has such a track record with returning capital to people. It's when you were working with partners and and Vinney knows how to pick not just the right real estate products, but he can pick the right Bitcoin or the cryptocurrency investments, the other cybersecurity investments. Like, these are really interesting things. Like, let me ask you this. Now, I really am interested in the metaverse, and you're an expert with this. So is one of the best places to buy? I know this is kind of just a specific question, but do you like Decentraland? Do you like Sandbox? Are you buying in both? Are you looking at other places? Like, where, maybe I guess is, what are your thoughts on those places? Or should people maybe just only buy, if they're just starting out, like Ethereum and Bitcoin, and kind of just stay very much specific on one thing?
Very good point. I lost my shirt. I lost about 691,000, I think, just recently. I bought Luna. I got messed up on that.
Yeah.
And I'm one of the guys, and I would like to tell you that, but the big thing is, the other place I lost a lot of money was with my staking of the Luna and my Bitcoin and everything. I lost a lot of money over there, with the what's that? Oh my gosh, Celsius.
Yeah, Celsius got me too. Celsius got me too, Vinney.
I know, brother. So we all got lost, but I never look back.
No, you can't.
I cannot do anything about it.
Right.
Why do I waste my time today to talk about this money I lost? Let me make that 700,000 somewhere, wherever it will come. But the big part is what you are asking me is metaverse is huge. Web3 is going to take over, like internet took over. 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, experiential is going to take over in the next 2-3 years. So what we are designing in our metaverse, by the way, is Rodeo Drive and Dubai and Singapore.
Oh, wow.
And all the businesses will be represented on those places, and there will be physical products. Within our metaverse, people will be able to come in and try the watch and all that and look at the jewelry in 3-dimensional. That's the metaverse we are building, brother.
I love this. I love this.
I love this. Okay. I'll send you a little thing about that.
Yeah, we'll put that in the show notes for people to see and they can experience it and look at it.
Books. We are doing so many great things with Scarlet Books, with artificial intelligence. It tells you when to pay, what bills to pay. does automatically credits and debits, which usually takes hours and hours and accounting people to do it. Our software copyrighted will do it for totally right there. And it's
Wow.
so cheaper than QuickBooks. So those are the things which really motivates me. Cloud defense, Scarlet Books, Evoke, NFTs, digital real estate, ATMs. Again, I'm into that also. But Bitcoin mining is huge in my books because anybody who believes this whole stock market depressed, has brought the Bitcoin down. Look at that. It went to 65,000. So it might go from 18,000, I think it was yesterday, to even 30,000. And we are mining it at 10,000 right now.
Oh, wow.
Even if it goes to 11,000 or 10,000, still
Right.
we can pay our investors. And we are paying, I don't want to say, I'm not selling any security or anything in this cost, but it's a huge return per month that we are paying,
That's amazing. And it really is the future, especially when you look at what's going on with the stock market, what's going on with the money printing, what's going on with the, just some of the things that we've all experienced. This isn't news to Vinney, but it might be news to some of the listeners, is that we printed more money in the last 2 years than we had in the last 100, right?
So true. Or trillions of dollars, all that money is flowing. That's why the inflation is at 9.2%. And that's why all these interest rates are going up, because they want to bring it down to 2% or less, the inflation and deflation and all. But the other part I wanted to mention was like you said, why I'm so excited, because the tax benefits are humongous. In Bitcoin mining, if somebody puts 100,000, they get 90,000 minus K1 first year.
Wow.
90%, because these are machines. These are computers, supercomputers. Electricity doesn't get depreciated. It's the power and the miners. That's all it's Bitcoin mining.
Interesting.
So that's the beauty of it. In my hotel acquisitions, my investors are loving me because we can give cost segregation negative as their active income. What? Because it's an active income a business in hotels, so my investors can bat it against their active income. It's so.
Oh, that's great.
Fact.
That's a great move.
It's a great one, and with cost segregation and depreciation of 100%. So we are always trying to look at how can we diversify for my investors. 530 investors I have, and we have more now, but I'm now digging into bigger ultra rich segment where they don't need cash flow. See, what has happened also, Marty, is that a lot of people have been finagling cash flow because the cap rate is 2.3 or 4 and they're giving returns of 7 or 8. How could you do that? It's just not possible.
Right.
I'm looking into different creatively. I need to go to the segment of people who don't need the cash flow, but they will take the returns in 3 years.
Got it. They're looking at appreciation. They want the upside. Yeah. They're not too worried about the cash flow. They want the depreciation.
Ordinary incomes. Yep. It's even better for them because they don't want to pay ordinary income tax at 50%. They would rather pay capital gains at 20%.
Those are strong partners. Those are strong partners that you want on your side. My last question for Vinney, guys. This is something I was curious about. What do you see in the next 6 to 12 months? So I'm thinking, Vinney, I was just at a commercial real estate meetup, and you're hearing a lot of doom and gloom, truthfully, and you're hearing a lot about the rising of the interest rates. You're hearing a lot about how banks are going to start just absolutely pulling back and not offering the type of financing they used to, and it's all going to start with those the appraisals, the appraisers. They're going to really start covering their butts for the banks and whatnot. Are you still bullish on commercial real estate, or is it just, hey, you got to pick the right industry of commercial real estate, like hotels? I heard hotels are going to be a really hot thing coming up soon. What are your thoughts? What do you think is coming down the line?
Totally. Let me give you my perspective. Again, it could be bad or wrong, but interest rates are going to inch up. As you know, they're right about 6%, 6.5%, even 7%. I think that people who might be in trouble, Marty, would be the bridge loan people. You know, they took the renovation dollars at a pretty high LTV, and now they will not be able to refinance or get into a permanent debt. So there will be some powder coming. You know, product will be coming out in 6 months or a year. Let's say there will be opportunities. The people who have stationary, you know, they have good money and all that, they'll ride the system. The bigger, say, you know, family offices, institutional buyers, you know, holders, they will stay okay. But these are the middle people. And last couple of years, a lot of new syndicators came in also. So if they overpaid, they might be in a little bit trouble. I would say opportunities will be coming. You know, it's always like 2008 and 9, people made really good deals and all that. So the cap rate is going to go higher. Let's just say that, because it's been a seller's market. It's
Right.
going to turn into partial, you know, depending on the sub markets and all that, MSAs, somewhere in Florida or, you know, Texas and North Carolina. Maybe it won't drop that much, but a lot of other segments, tertiary markets, it might go a little bit more higher cap rates, right? So I am into hotels also because of the COVID, the prices went down.
Right.
So I just bought a, you know, Wyndham Garden 2 weeks back for 13.5 million or so. It's worth about 16.5 to 18 million right now. I
What a
just bought it
deal.
3, 4 months. I got a good deal. I'm buying a residence in Marriott. I'm buying a Holiday Inn. I'm just looking at another one. So I'm on a shopping spree for hotels, but really good ones with value add that we can put it and everything. We have been managing it for 3, 4 years now, you know, through a third party. Then my senior assisted living, I'm really big into that. We are buying and building and all. And apartments, I just bought in Houston, $63 million deal I mentioned, just, you know, with my partners. So the key thing is look out for it. Don't get out of the market because
Mm.
nothing is going to come in your lap. You've got to be playing the ball with the brokers and asking them, hey, we got the money ready. Get your investors ready, get your funds ready, I call it, so that you can pounce upon the deal. You can just get it, you know, and make a decision in 48 hours and get it off market or on market even, you know. Yeah.
This is amazing, guys. You're listening to somebody who has 30, 40 plus years of real estate investing experience. And while there's so much, you know, in the media of doom and gloom, he is still got a giant smile on his face and he's ready to go. I think that's really uplifting to hear, especially from where I was last week and kind of hearing some of the things that are going on. But I'm more excited than ever, Vinny. And I will say
Oh
this, and
no,
I
this is the right time because hold on, listen to me. I mean, with this interest is going higher, the seller is smart too. They have to lower expectations. Fantastic. Now brokers will entertain more of the LOIs and some bad LOIs. And you can really show them your numbers and say, hey, interest rate is gone from here to here, 2 points higher. The mortgage interest loan, interest plus principal or interest only, is going to be, so the buying power, the loan is going to be lower. Sellers will have to adjust downward their
Mm.
expectations. That's the best time. See, when there is doom and gloom, is the best time to buy, guys.
Yeah, that's right, baby. I love it. I love it. I'm excited. Vinny, thank you so much for being here. I really want to be cognizant of his time.
No problem.
He's
No
super,
problem.
super much appreciated. All that you've given us. For
Ah,
people who are interested in talking with you further on some of the Bitcoin mining, some of the different avenues of investing you offer, where can they find you, sir?
oh, sure. You know, just go to VinneyChopra.com. Vinney, V as in Victor, INNEY, Chopra.com and slash free book. That's also my syndication, you know, apartment syndication made easy is my other website where we are giving audio copy and my digital copy for free to 1 million people. I want to just give it away because, you know, I don't need to work just like you said, and I don't want to make money. You know, it's if I can impart my knowledge to other people to be successful, that's where I am. And I'm on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube channel, 2 podcasts every week. all that good stuff.
You'll find him if you just Google his name. He's everywhere. He is always smiling, and he is always willing to give. And when you give, you get. So, Vinney, thank you so much for being here.
No, thank you so much. I would love if I could promote you also. If you could give me the raw footage,
Absolutely.
That way we could also channel it, and please send your information too in this one. How can people reach you, Marty?
Yeah, you can reach me at my website, suplexcapital.com. I am here in Rochester, New York. We are looking in New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio. That's really our target market for multifamily self-storage. Yes. And newly our retail division that we just spun up. So we're rocking and rolling, and we're ready to grow.
I love that. Love that. So nice to really spend time with you, Marty. God bless you. And
thank you, Vinney.
Spread the good word, brother.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for tuning into the Marty Grisani Show. If you're listening on Apple Podcast, leave us an honest rating and review. If you're on Spotify, make sure you follow us for weekly episodes.